All right, I know. I haven't recorded in a bajillion years, but I'm mad. I got to talk about it. I'm trying to figure out how to work this mic. I don't know how. Don't work, but I don't care right now because right now I'm mad. I kind of keep my voice down, even though I don't know why. Um, it's late at night. Um, but Celtics just lost game two to the Heat, and everyone's mad at Grant Williams for some reason. For some reason, I get it. I get it. He just talked trash to damn near Michael Jordan in the playoffs, but I'm never gonna blame. And I think it's wild to blame a player for talking smack when that's what you're supposed to do as a competitor. What I blame is the team for not backing him up. All right, now let me take a step back because right now the Heat are 2-0, right? And they won both games in the Celtics home in Boston, which is kind of scary because home court advantage, whatever. Um, but Jesus Christ, Jimmy Butler is killing us right now, and it's not Grant Williams' fault. Um, which is that's what I want to talk about. I don't have a script for this, and it's very clear. I don't have a script for this, but everyone's everyone's blaming Grant Williams because he talked trash to Jimmy Butler and they had this whole altercation in the fourth quarter where Grant hits a three, talks some trash, then Jimmy hits a little floater, and now all of a sudden they're button heads, literally. And Jimmy goes off. I'm trying to figure out how the heck to get a good angle on this. This is not great recording, video making. I don't care right now though. But yeah, Jimmy hits a little floater, and they're coming back at each other. Jimmy is winning that 1v1 scenario. But everyone wants to blame Grant Williams. They have this stat up that freaking haunts me, and it's like since the incident or since freaking Grant Williams' three, they were on like a 26-9 run or whatever. But Grant Williams had four of those points, and they benched him like shortly after. What I will say is that as a role player, some of those shots that he took after the incident were ill advised. He took a little shot. He took a couple shots where he had no business taking. He had like a couple posts. He made one post up, like it was like a post up layup or whatever. That he made and helped the team, whatever, but not his role. He had a cut dunk that, his role, perfect. But after that, nothing. And they took him out. And, he's not the reason why they lost the game, though. Everyone's saying, oh, send him to Shanghai, da da da. But no, Jimmy Butler went off after the altercation. But Jimmy Butler's also a guy, and he are also a team that when they need Jimmy Butler to go off, and Jimmy Butler knows when he needs to go off, he will go off, no matter if Grant Williams is talking trash to him or not. If it's a close game in the fourth quarter, Jimmy gets the ball, and the Heat get him the ball. The Celtics don't do that. And when they do, we have moments like game one where Tatum goes for the shot, up and down, travels, dribble, and then complains to the refs about it. Or we have moments where he's passing up open shots for stupid shots, and don't get me wrong, if you look at the box score, Tatum had a good game, but I don't know, he had 30 something like that. JB 12. It's about tiny buckets though, right? And I would much rather have a game from Tatum or from Brown, where it was like Tatum's game in Game 6 against the Sixers, where first three quarters, absolute ass. I don't know if I could say stuff like that, like ass or whatever, in these videos, but I'm passionate right now, okay? That's what you want. But he was dog water. And in the fourth quarter, he said it to the broadcast, humbly, I'm one of the best players, such a basketball. And he became one of the best players, such a basketball. He had that dog in him, and he went and won the game. That's what we were missing this game. We were missing people like Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown to have that dog in them. And guess who had the dog? Guess who had the dog in him? Grant Williams. But he go to Shanghai? Come on. Get up. Stop it. Stop it. Make up your mind. Do you want basketball to be competitive or do you not? Because what should have happened? Let me tell you what should have happened. Grant talks trash to Jimmy Butler. Tatum sees that. Jaylen Brown sees that. Fucking shit. I don't know if I can say that. Whatever. I don't care. I'm not getting monetized anyways. Malcolm Brogdon sees that. Al Horford, Rob Williams, they see that. They back him up. Jaden Tatum should have had a fourth quarter performance where he went off, but they said they went on a 20-9 or 26-9 point run from Grant's three on. 4 of those were Grant. Come on, we need what? Why did Tatum stop scoring? Why did Jaylen Brown stop scoring? Like, there's so many moments in this game where you could look at the turnovers and say they didn't want to win, and say they didn't have the dog in them. Because every time something like that happened, they're complaining to the ref. Man, y'all can't be blaming Grant Williams like that, though. Like, it's cool, but like, that's not his role. His role is not to become Michael Jordan. You know, I'm not gonna. Yeah, he talked trash to the wrong person, but you know, they needed that. It's not his fault that he talked trash. It's everyone else's fault that they got to match his energy. There was a close game. They lost that game because they didn't have the dog. They didn't have the fight in them. So they should have backed Grant up. You know? I don't know what this video is for. They're down. Celtics down 2-0 right now. I think in order for them to win the series, they probably have to win both in Miami, which is possible. They're a better road team. It's gonna be tough though. Jimmy Butler, he's nasty. He's really good, you know, and especially in these playoffs where he turns some different guy. It's gonna be hard for them to win both games in Miami to tie the series, but they gotta. If they don't want to make it even harder than they already have, they have to do it. They could still. I'm not counting them out. 1, because I'm a Celtics fan, but 2, because they showed that, you know, Tatum showed that when it counts, he can turn it up. But he needs to turn it up like soon. They love making it hard for themselves. The Celtics made it hard for themselves in game 1 in the first round, where they could have closed out Atlanta and they stretched it to 6 games. They could have closed out Philly, but they wanted to have a nail biter for game 6 and then stretch it to a game 7. And now they're making it hard for them right now, where they're down 2-0, you know, against Michael Jordan in the playoffs. And it's not looking good. But, you know, as an optimistic, you know, Celtics fan, they got to step up. Jason Tatum has to turn to this guy right here, you know. Yeah, this is my pajamas, by the way. I was going to go to bed. You know, I was at my cousin's house watching the game. Game got me so riled up. Came home, recorded this video. I'm in my pajamas. I got a freaking Batman shirt on and some Pokemon freaking pajamas. I'm probably going to cry myself to sleep tonight. But game 3, they got to win. Sunday, I don't know. I don't know what else to say. I don't know how long I want this video to be, but I don't want it to be too much dead air. You guys should subscribe if you want. You could comment, leave a like. WNBA season started today. Shout out to W. Other than that, deuces, and have a nice day. I love you guys. Whoever is listening, you're the guy, you're the man, or the woman. Good job.